Nine steps you should take care of before filling the SSC CHSL Exam Online Application Form 2016. The Staff Selection Commission, or the SSC, has invited applications for various posts in 2016 for recruiting postal sorting assistants, court clerks, and LDC DEO on 5,134 posts. The online form is available from 8th October 2016 and will close on 9th November 2016. JagranJosh.com has come up with some important guidelines that must be adhered when the candidate fills the application form. Step 1. Navigate to ssconline.nic.in. In the window, you have to click on Apply button to proceed for the further steps in the CHSL Examination 2016 section. After clicking on this button, following window will be redirected. Step 2. The website contains this part, namely registration part, instructions to the candidates, and apply part. For a new candidate who has not registered before, you can go through the first part under New Registration label, click on the Register button. This window will pop up. In this pop-up, the following 5 fields are mandatory to fill. Name. In this text box, the candidate is asked to enter his full name as per his high school mark sheet. Father's name. Under this text box, name of the father as per the high school mark sheet is filled. Secondary board exam roll number. 10th board examination roll number. Fill it, keeping your high school mark sheets before you, as it is a unique entry and needed for further verification. Date of birth. Date of birth is filled as per the date, month, year format, and it should match with the high school mark sheet. Gender. There are 2 radio buttons for both sexes. Enter text. In this text box, a candidate is required to fill the code appended in the right corner of this block. It is only for testing that form is handled by a human being and not by a robot or web browser's preset data. After filling all entries correctly, you can press on the Enter button. Then again, a pop-up on the top of the web browser will show, asking for final confirmation. If you found all the entries as per your consent, then you can click the OK button. The following window will pop up. Step 3. This form is comprised of 3 sections, namely Personal Details Form, Basic Details Form, Contact Details Form. In the first section, you are required to fill your mother's name only, and in the second part, the following entries will be there. Aadhaar card number, optional. It is a 12-digit unique number which is treated as identity proof and address proof. It is not mandatory to fill. A visible identification mark, optional. Fill the visible and identifiable mark on your body so that examiner or interviewer can easily spot it. This is an optional field. Category. There are 4 categories, namely SC, ST, OBC and General. Be careful while selecting the radio buttons because you have to present the certificate before the SSC panel issued by the respective state government. This is mandatory to fill. If you choose the General category, you see this window. Or in case of SC category, this window. Or in case of ST category, this window. And in case of OBC category, this window. The next is whether you belong to a religious minority community. If you belong to other than Hindu religion, then you are supposed to check on No button, otherwise check on Yes button. Nationality. It indicates to the nation in which you are born and hold citizenship. It is Indian by default. If you belong to any other country, then select Others. This is compulsory to fill. Person with disability. If there is no physical disability, check on No. Otherwise, check on Yes button. There are the following possibilities. Type of disability. If you are visually handicapped, hearing handicapped, orthopedically handicapped, then choose the corresponding entries. Percentage disability. There are 2 options. Choose as per the physical conditions stated by a physician. Certificate number. Enter the certificate number issued by the concerning authority. Certificate issue date. Enter the date mentioned in the certificate. Besides this, in the 3rd section there are the following entries. Permanent address. State. PIN code. STD. Phone number. Mobile number. Email ID. Confirm email ID. Enter text. In this text box, a candidate is required to fill the code appended in the right corner of the block. This is only for testing that the form is handled by a human being and not by a robot or web browser's preset data. After filling all entries correctly, you can press the Enter button, and then again a pop-up on the top of the web browser will show asking for final confirmation. It looks like this. If you found all the entries as per your consent, then you can click on the OK button. The following window will pop up. Note: don't forget to mention your mother's name in the first section, Personal Details form. Step 4. As you proceed to this step, your provisional registration number and password are provided to you. In this segment, a scanned photograph and password have to be uploaded. This step is more problematic and time-consuming as it asks for a certain size and image format for both images. Details of the sizes are as follows. The size of the scanned photograph should be 4 KB to 20 KB. Size of the scanned signature should be 1 KB to 12 KB. The image format must be a JPEG. Scanned images can be formatted by MS Paint software. What you have to do is press Start, then Paint, then the Home tab and resize. After resizing it, you can save it as a .jpeg file format under the Save As dialog box. When you upload the photo and submit it, the following pop-up appears. When you upload the signature and submit it, the following pop-up will appear. After uploading the photo and signature, click on the Next button. A pop-up will appear on the top of your web browser showing the phrase Registration completed. Hence, an online form filling process will be terminated and you are redirected to the main page. Step 5. After registration, with provisional registration number and password, you can log into the main profile to complete part 2. Login can be done under the Apply part of the main page. Under this section, you have to enter your provisional registration number and password obtained in Step 5. After submitting the form, you will get the following form. Step 6. In this form, you have to fill the information that is essential for future verification at the time of interview. Therefore, be attentive at the time of filling these text boxes, and few of them are already filled or system generated. Name of the examination center and code. When you click on this drop-down text box, there are several cities in these 3 boxes. Choose the examination center as per your convenience for online test, which is very necessary from the SSC's point of view in center allocation. Whether ex-serviceman. If you had worked in any government department, then you can check on Yes button. Otherwise, you can go with the No Radio button. For ex-serviceman, length of service in years. In this text box, you have to fill the served period in the particular organization. Date of discharge. You're asked to fill the date at which you left your previous organization in the format of date, month, year. Whether eligible for ex-serviceman reservation. There is an affirmative yes and a negative no. Choose appropriately to the best of your consent. Whether seeking age relaxation. This is a mandatory field. If you are eligible for age relaxation, check on Yes button. Otherwise, go with the No button. If yes, indicate code. If you choose to select yes, then select the particular out of the drop-down list to which you want to claim age relaxation. Age as on 1st January 2017. You're not asked to fill this box. This is a system-generated age which is calculated on the basis of your date of birth filled by you. Preference of posts. There are 5 small text boxes in which you have to fill the character as per your choice out of the given pop-up window. Indicate medium for typing test. There are 2 options, namely English and Hindi, in the corresponding drop-down menu. Aadhaar card number. This is also a system-generated text area which is completed in Part 1 registration. Visible identification mark. In this text box, fill the easily visible identification mark on your body. Educational qualification. Under this box, you are required to choose the name of degree earned by you. In case, if there is no degree listed on that, you can go with others option. If so, then enter the proper educational qualification in the next text box. Do you want to make available your personal information for the accessing job opportunity in terms of DOP and T's OM number 39020-1-2016, established dates 21st June 2016? If you agree with this clause, choose yes, otherwise choose no. Contact details form. Under this section, contact details are retrieved with the following information: postal address, village or city, district, state, PIN code, permanent address, declaration. Check on the I agree button. Enter text. Enter the system-generated text in the text box for confirming that all details are filled by a human. After filling up all the above said entries, there are 3 buttons, namely Partial Save, Final Submit and Close. You can choose any of them as per your choice and convenience. When you click on the Final Submit button, this dialog box will pop up at the middle of the web page. After clicking on the OK button, you will find the following screen. Step 7. In this step, you have to choose the following options. Fee payment mode. If you want to submit fee online through credit or debit card, then you can go with online option, and for offline submission, check on the offline button. After these entries, click on the submit button. Then you are directed to the following challan page for offline payment mode. This is a downloadable challan which can be submitted at any SBI branch on any working day. Hence, your registration process is finally completed. In case of the online payment, candidate will be redirected to bank site with various payment options. During payment, due to a network problem, if candidate faces any problem, he or she has to wait for 48 working hours for settlement of payment. After completion of the payment procedure, print out of their filled application form by logging in Apply or Print option on the default page. Step 8. After finalizing payment, you can print your application as well by following these steps. Go and visit the following web page. In this web page, search for print application form which can be found in Apply part. When you click on this link, following window will appear. Fill your registration number and password provided at the time of photo and signature uploading. After doing so, the following web page will appear and this cannot be altered. Step 9. Click on the print application form. You can print this entry filled file on A4 size paper for further records. All the best!